Gaz, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So we got some early previews of the new Augment mods from the upcoming Nightwave. A Augment mod for the AX52 and the Vesper 77. So we'll be going over a preview, like pre-release build of that basically today, and what you can expect out of these extremely strong sounding augments. These will be releasing at both rank 15 and 25 from the upcoming Nightwave Volume 8. But yeah, before we get into this, let's just go ahead and show how strong they possibly could be if you are looking to grind these out. Before we go over this stuff though, make sure you sub this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads, build videos, news videos, discussion videos, all that kind of stuff. The right place for Warframe content. And yeah, we'll be covering the Nightwave when it comes out on Thursday, but there's a lot more than just the Nightwave on Thursday too, so keep it out for lots of videos on this channel. Okay, so let's start with the first augment. And as far as what builds I'm using right now, like how much are you buffing this thing up? I'm currently on a Naros. I've got Roar on a Naros. My shards will not buff it, but as far as some buffs that will happen, Worthy Camaraderie, new Aura mod gives increased crit chance on headshot for guns. And I technically also have Vigilante Pursuit, making some of my primary crits the next tier. But yeah, I won't cast Roar unless I have to. And we also got the Panzer Violet, which will put viral procs to enemies, but it's not going to always be active. Alright, so for the first aug for the AX52, which you can get from Helvania Mall, it's going to be called Bionic Rounds. And how did we find this? Well, DE put this on the screen for like a single frame of time on their dev stream, and some people are the master of screenshotting and were able to get it. So, first augment for the AX52 rifle. On weak point kill, plus 150% viral and magnetic damage, and status chance for 15 seconds. Now, the way it's worded, I'm not entirely sure if it will be 150% viral and 150% magnetic, but maybe it will be. That would be a total of 300% elemental damage, which is a lot of elemental damage, and also 150% status chance for 15 seconds. The way I read this is that this status chance will only apply to the viral and the magnetic of this mod, and that would be, if it's the way I'm thinking, it will be a total of 300%. If it's not the way I'm thinking, it will be a total of 150%, 75 viral, 75 magnetic. Now, how could you make use of this? And a reminder, it will work on kill, not on hit. So on the AX52 build, for a more all-rounder build, I've got this one for you. Now keep in mind, I do have a Toxin Riven to save up a mod slot. But as you can see, these mods don't give that much elemental damage. So if Bionic Munitions or Bionic Rounds is as strong as it looks on this card, this would be a massive chunk of elemental damage. But as far as what we got here on the build, since we'll be getting viral and magnetic on kill, I've got a low-level build for you right here with Primary Crux. If you want to go to level 10,000s, I would highly recommend Primary Deadhead over Crux. But yeah, for low levels, the AX52 special passive can be very powerful with Primary Crux. So I've got a Corrosive build right here, and the way I think about it is if we get this new augment mod in this slot right here, it will be Corrosive, Viral, Magnetic. That is a lot of debuffing. And yeah, we have an open mod slot for that. If you don't have a Toxin Riven, just put a Toxin 60-60 on there, or a Toxin 90, whatever you feel like. And it'll be the exact same thing, just a little bit worse, because there's no crit stats. And yes, AX52 Rivens are pretty nice to have now with a decent amount of stats on here. That being said, Galvanized Aptitude probably not needed on here. You could put on Hammer Shot instead if you prefer that. Give you a little more stats, a little more crit damage, but Hammer Shot's a lot more rare than the Galvanized Aptitude, so I decided to put that on there for you guys. Now, with the passive of the hip fire mode of the AX52, we can have infinite bullets as long as we get enough headshots in hip fire mode. So I go over here, as you can see, I'm hip firing at normal, we're draining ammo ever so slightly. But once I get some headshots here, we are in permanent bullet spam mode. Now, it's doing less damage than if we were to ADS it. As you can see, if I ADS it, it's red crits are getting mowed down. So yeah, and right, this is missing a mod slot right now too, so it would be a lot stronger. We'd be doing viral and magnetic, because I don't have Nourish active right now. It'd be viral, magnetic, and corrosive going forward. So yeah, pretty nice just for, especially when we're missing a mod slot right now. Yeah, we'll be doing lots and lots of procs on the new patch. And I hope that we can actually get this one quick. I believe it's level 25 for the AX52 augment. But yeah, I've been really liking the AX52 a lot recently. So maybe try it out if you have not already recently. And honestly, the ribbons are really nice too. So yeah, this is a non-Incarnon, non-Kuva. You just get it from like rep rank ups on the Hex. And that's pretty good. Now, as far as some other builds on here, I'm going to go ahead and show you my level 10,000 build. Now, you might realize here there is only a Toxin mod. I thought you want to have Corrosive. Why do you have a Toxin mod? When I play frames like Ivara, or certain other frames too, I've got these shards on Ivara that give me built-in primary electric damage. These purple shards gain primary electric damage. I use that same build But since I have these shards, I'm going to get corrosive because the shards will combine with my toxin mod to give me corrosive. Now, I don't need Hunter Conditions either. A fire rate mod would be great there. But yeah, as of right now, I've got this with Spectral Serration, and also we've got a corrosive build. Now, showing how good the damage can be out of this, I'm not going to proc them up. But yeah, another thing too, since you're going to have viral after one kill, you're not going to have to use Nourish on this thing to get those viral procs. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and do some actual buffs here. So we're going to use the Dash Wire Augment. We're going to go Invisible with Ivar, which gives her a better headshot multiplier. And we're going to use Roar for good measure. Now keep in mind, I could be putting Condition Overload procs on them, but I've got the Vesper equipped. The Vesper does not have the best status chance. So do a decent little amount of buffing. You can do 1 bullet kills. And yes, I do have a video of level 10,000 one-shots with this build on my channel with the AX52. So even though the AX52 is not Kuva, it's not Incarnate, it's still really, really strong and really something you consider. It's got hard-hitting ADS mode and long sustained damage hipfire mode, and those will both be really, really good with the new Augment. Okay, going back to Anaros here, so we don't buff ourselves as much. Let's move on to the Vesper 77 Augment, which definitely will have a lot. It will take a lot of build crafting and theory crafting to make it work the way that you're going to want to. Okay. So we go from the AX52 Augment that gives viral and magnetic and status chance on kill, weak point kill, to the Vesper 77 leaded gas Augment, not glass, which will hopefully be really good. Now, unlike the other one, unlike the AX52, this is on weak point hit. Okay, and the AX52 is, it can go for body shots or headshots. The Vesper is basically entirely headshot dependent. So, reminder what the Vesper perk does. Aiming activates a laser sight that will highlight enemy weak points and give you increased critical damage. Okay, so this thing is extremely weak point and headshot focused. What will leaded gas do? On weak point hit, plus 300% gas damage and status chance for 6 seconds. If you watch my dev stream overview video, I misread it. I thought it said status damage. It's status chance for 6 seconds. So 300 on this Augment from getting a singular weak point hit. So if you look at my build right now, gas procs are DOTs, so this is a build basically meant for after the patch. You might notice too, I've got pistol acuity. We'll show pistol acuity and non-pistol acuity comparisons later, but as of right now, I'd like to use pistol acuity on the Vesper because it is so headshot focused. These are new mods that will give you crazy damage and crit chance on headshots, but you cannot alter your multi-shot. That could actually be a good thing in some situations because minus multi-shot ribbons don't affect this. If you see, I take off the minus multi-shot ribbon, the multi-shot stat is not altered. So you can actually just have, it becomes a mini god roll basically. If you are using acuity, it is a completely free negative, okay? So as far as what we're going on here, I've got electric on here, which gives a huge chunk of electric damage. We got semi-pistol cannonade, which means we cannot alter our fire rate, which is good because we're using creeping bullseye, which gives us more crit chance than prime pistol gambit. And yeah, it's just going to be a big headshot crit build, basically. With no multi-shot, it's not the most procs. This thing only has 26% status chance at base. But keep in mind, the Vesper 77 Augment leaded gas will give a ton of status chance, but it seems like it'll only be for gas damage. That being said, if you're trying to get a bunch of gas procs in Warframe, you might want to have some multi-shot. So I'll show the multi-shot build after this too. So as you can see, with no multi-shot, we're hitting pretty hard. With 300 and something thousand. And you can easily see multi-mill on this thing if you do a little bit of buffing. So, now, pretty reliable, big chunks of damage on this thing if you go for headshots. But again, look at this body shot damage. 14k body shot, 600k headshot. So, definitely a lot different. It is definitely more of a precision weapon. So, that being said, will this Augment change it? Will it make it a lot better? I would say yes, it will. 300% is a lot of elemental damage as a chunk. And 30% status chance ain't too shabby either. With this thing having like 26% status chance, that should be quite noticeable in the long run. I'm not even procking them up really too, so let's throw some procs on them. So yeah, technically not even using aptitude, so if you use aptitude you can hit even harder. I've seen like 32 million damage hits with this thing before. And since it is so extremely single target, electric procs change into my enemies, which could be nice, but also gas procs will make it AoE as well. Gas procs, you kind of want to stack a lot of them up, so multi-shot might be an idea. So let's go ahead and show a multi-shot build here. Now, similar situation, still Elementalist, still Prime Convulsion, but we've got plus multi-shot in here instead of whatever else we had on there instead. So we'll be getting more bullets. That 26% status chance is not that high, so if we have more bullets, we'll be getting more procs, ideally. Let's go ahead and showing that over here. I will definitely say, I think that the AX52 Augment will become really, really good And the Vesper one is definitely be more on the niche side. As you can see, we're already getting more electric procs than before because we have that multi-shot. But the damage itself is much, much lower. So let's get some galvanized stacks here. Couple galvanized stacks looking a little bit better. 184k. Definitely, it's like half the damage of the previous build. So really up to you guys which one you want to rock. I would say I'd recommend the Acuity one here. It just makes sense with this thing's laser sight and all that. But hey, when the gas augment comes out, maybe having some multi-shot will be a little bit better for consistency of getting multiple gas procs. So either way, I think they're both looking really good. I think the Vesper is definitely one that you are going to want to have, like, immediately. But that one's also the one probably level 25, too. So, yeah. Overall, I think they're really going to be great. I think that this will be a good Nightwave Season of Stars augments. They'll be definitely more important than the Burning Hate and Unseen Dread augments were last season. So, hope you guys found this video fun, helpful. Let me know what you think about these builds down below. Okay, you can honestly just put Deadhead on this build too. Deadhead is just more damage, but Crux is nice to have more stash chance too. Since we're going to need more stash chance for those magnetic and viral procs, it might be pretty nice. So let me know how you guys feel about these augments and this, these suggested builds in the comments down below. I will see you on stream tonight. And yeah, we have a ton of stuff happening this week with Belly of the Beast returning, new Nightwave, and more. So see you guys then. Take it easy. Peace.